So what's the nicest neighborhood in Vacaville? Well, it depends on what you're looking for. So we're gonna cover all the coveted neighborhoods here in Vacaville. We're gonna talk about average sales price, days on market, property taxes, what parks are in the area, what schools are in that area, and the different nuances. Let's move. So we are here in Southtown, the coveted master plan community. They started building this in 2010. They're still building in this community. So it's master plan all the way around Magnolia Park, which is probably one of the best parks in town based on what everybody says. It is a park where you can actually reserve an area in the park. So your average sales price here is around $730,000. Average days on market's 40 days. The property tax is about 1.7. So they had to build a fire station in here to service this whole community. So they kind of passed that on through the property taxes. So that is a notable area about here. You have a little bit higher property taxes. And then it is south of Alamo. And so you are in the Travis School District. So let's get in and let's check it out. A different thing about Southtown is you have all kinds of different housing here. So you have these homes here, which have like kind of driveway spaces, almost like a condo or townhome area. So they have a rear alley entrance. So you just have a landscaped front, no driveway in the front. You have parking in the rear. But then you also have ones that have large lots, enough to park RVs on. And those homes on those lots are up to 3,000 square foot plus. One of the notable features about being in a master plan community is the miles and miles of walking paths and jogging trails that they've built. So safely set away from the street and the curb. So you can be sure when you're walking your dog, you're running and you're jogging, that you're gonna have a safe walk and be able to enjoy this whole area. So now we're here in the Stonegate neighborhood. So this neighborhood was developed in the late 80s. These have larger lots here. This has that quintessential 90s feel, very safe community by the numbers. And we have the Stonegate Park that is built around as well. This is a very popular park here in town. So we have an average sales price around $725,000. Days on market's around 30. Property tax is only about 1.2. So let's get in and check it out. All right, so we are in Stonegate here. And this is Stonewood Drive. These were built in the 90s, and we have a really good variance in elevations. So elevations being what the front of the home looks like, right? Good mix of single story and two story. Size of these homes are going to be 2,000 square feet up to almost 3,000 square feet. Now we're on Stone Castle Way here. Beautiful homes. Available inventory over here is more common. There's pretty decent turnover. In fact, there's several homes on the market in this area right now. Yeah, days on market usually takes about 30 to 60 days to get them sold. These homes here back up to Stonegate Park. So we're here in Crestview. This is in North Vacaville. This is off of Orchard. So you have Orchard Park here, which is like a hot spot for pickleball in the area. But this development was done in the 70s. You have mostly single stories, so they're gonna outnumber two stories 10-1 here. So that's pretty unique for the area. This is part of all of North Vacaville. So you have Alamo, Orchard. Orchard School's down the street. That's one of the best rated schools in the area. They also have walking trails that cut all the way through North Vacaville. So this is a prime area. You have an average price point around $600,000. Average days on market's 25 days, and the property tax is only 1.2%. Let's check it out. So right now we're on Granada Lane. And so this part of Granada Lane actually has some newer custom homes that were built, and then we have single-story homes here, obviously, and two-story homes. So this is a very coveted part of North Orchard. And then we get back onto the little bit older part of Granada Lane. So these ones are built in the 70s. So this is what I mean by single stories outnumbering two stories 10-1. You can see they're predominantly single stories in here. If you're looking for a neighborhood that has a lot of single stories, this would be a really good option for you. Historically, it's a low turnover here, meaning not a lot of homes come up for sale, but we're starting to see a lot more homes come up for sale as the market kind of grows and develops. We're seeing more turnover, so we're seeing a lot of younger families. All kinds of different people are coming in as the market is starting to warm up in the area. So we are in the North Alamo area. So this is just on the other side of North Orchard. This is another coveted space. They literally are connected by that bike path we talked about. And this is just a really classic style feeling community built in the 70s. Has a good mix of single story and two-story homes. A lot of the homes have been updated over the years. There's still definitely some original homes in here, but you can just see the established trees, landscape. This is very close to the creek we have there. Very walkable. This pathway here connects from all the way over by Wyckoff and Auburn. Comes to this way, you just come down the street and connect to the bike path right there. So now we're here in Browns Valley. The cool thing about Browns Valley is there's multiple communities tucked within Browns Valley. We have Boulder Valley, that's a private neighborhood with an HOA, Glen Eagle Estates and Terraces. Browns Valley proper, that's tucked under the open space where they have open space, you open to the public with trails and all kinds of rock climbing. And then you have the lower part of Browns Valley. That's all named after Irish cities. There's so much to do inside Browns Valley. We have walking trails everywhere. We have one of the best schools in the area, Browns Valley Elementary. So your average price point here is around $667,000. Property tax is gonna be around 1.2. And then the average days on market right now is sitting around 17 days. So let's go see what they have to offer. So this is the lower section of Browns Valley here. This is Shannon Drive. And so these homes were built in the late 80s, early 90s. You are zoned for Browns Valley School here. This is a very popular place to trick or treat during Halloween. So a lot of people even just drop their kids off out here and trick or treat for a few hours. So you have a traditional style elevations here, wood siding. And then as we cross over Tipperary, we get more to that Spanish, like neo-Mediterranean styles with the red tile roofs. Now we are on the upper part of Browns Valley. And this is Glen Eagle, driving right up into the hills, Browns Valley Hills. And so we'll be getting closer to Browns Valley Elementary. We're up on Rambleton, and you can see the red tile roofs continue up this way, larger homes. And then these ones here in particular back up to the Browns Valley Hills, the open space. So a lot of these homes here have quarter-acre lots because it backs up onto the open space. Beautiful, beautiful area, especially this time of year. And then we'll be actually passing by one of the gates to the open space right here. So whether you live in these homes or in the area, you can walk back there into the open space, take your dog for a walk, enjoy the scenery. Absolutely beautiful. And this is Ridgeview Park. So this is the main park for Browns Valley. Huge sprawling grass area. So we got to see Vacaville's nicest neighborhoods, our most coveted neighborhoods voted by our citizens. But how do you know which is the right one for you? Well, the only way to really know that is to get in there and tour some properties. Hit that link below, that's by Calendly. Let's book a time to jump on a call, see what you're looking for, and I'd be happy to show you around. Thanks for watching, but be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. That helps us out and helps you be notified when we do this again. See you on the next one.